Hi, Taurus. This is your, not astrology, I'm sorry. This is your tarot reading, your tarot oracle reading. And I'm calling it tarot/oracle because this is for the whole month of October. But until the cards tell me, I don't know if it's tarot or if it's oracle. So it's tarot/oracle for all Taurus for October, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will say right off the bat, Spirit is telling me there's some issues from the heart chakra and the throat chakra. I'm being told you need to speak. You need to speak from your heart. And some of you are not doing it. I'm also being given some crown energy. So this is speaking into your creativity of knowing your inner peace and being able to speak your truth of your inner peace and what it is you know or you need, and speak it out righteously is what the word I just heard, to the community or the people within your life. And that is basically what I'm being given off the bat from Spirit as we go into the tarot reading. Now, I am not following a spread. So many people follow spreads. In fact, Spirit gave me my own spread. Spirit gave me my own spread that I am to follow and to do it that way. And I will explain it to you because I'm not really showing you the cards. I'm going to show you the cards as I do them, and then I'll go back over with clarifiers. And if you enjoy the readings, please double check and come back, subscribe, and also if you want to book your own appointments or anything, you can find all that information down below. But if you enjoy the readings and whatnot, you may also want to double check the astrology. I will do the astrology readings as soon as I am done with all the tarot/oracle readings. They are having me create my own spread, which is typically your core energy right from the beginning of the month, and then what's going on with the manifestation and the extroverted reality around you. So what is the extroverted reality around you? Then what is the exterior relationship, the personal relationships, the up close and personal important relationships to you, and then what's going on with the relationships of what it is you're trying to create on an exterior level, like goals, dreams, finances, on a different side. So the way they're having me do it is one is for relationships in general, up close and personal. One is for the goals, the dreams, the finances. And then they're bringing me back down, and we're going to go over the introverted side of the self and what is the actual message of the month. So to give you an idea of what I'm being given from Spirit to do. Really? Okay. This is my I Ching deck. My I Ching deck. And it is Chinese. But I can't go over entirely fully with you everything about the I Ching. I just give you what the cards say. So there's a lot more to I Ching than just a deck of tarot cards, so to speak. So what is it that is going on with Taurus for the core surrounding energies of October? What is it that's going on with Taurus for the core energies of October? The core surrounding energies for Taurus of October. Was it? Well, look at it. It just wants to be right up on Mommy's table. I'm going to kind of need my table back now. I found a card. I love you, but you got to go. You can sit over here. The core energies are the duration. So this is going to be something that is taking place over the month. It is not something that's going to happen like this. This speaks to us of constancy. This speaks to us of continuity. This speaks to us of the endurance, the perseverance, the maturity, the strengthening of the stability, the deep commitment. It speaks to you of what you are going to learn to share and then penetrate. It is birthing the dragon from inside, provoking your inner thunders. Your inner thunder and lightning, providing that impulsive energy. It's bringing a new depth of self forward. a new level of adulthood, a new level of spiritual soulfulness. This is going to be something that you're going to be seeing over the whole month with the core. It is a mature, it is a growing, it's like an attunement and a change that is happening, is what they are saying for the whole month of October is your main core. What's going on with the extroverted energy? What's going on with the outer community, the extroverted energy around Taurus? What's going on with the extroverted energy around Taurus? Like I said, I'll come back for clarifications. Yeah, we're not doing like 9 cards. Extroverted energy around Taurus. Thank you. The taming power of the small. All right. All right. There is I thought it was for me. Right before I did this video, I was sitting outside making sure that I had Aries video coming up and ready. And then I'm telling you, Spirit was just telling me this has to speak from your heart outwardly. Learning to speak from your heart outwardly. And you see that there's a spider in there, right? And this is why I'm saying this. I'm sitting outside and I go to open up a candy and I'm about to eat the candy and I'm asking about Taurus when this giant spider looking thing tried to fly in my mouth. I can't make up the shit. It's called a crane fly. And I just posted it on Facebook, but it's probably by the time you see it, it'll be a little while back. Look up the totem medicine of the crane fly. It's helping you learn of things that we should all rise to. And in this case, I feel like it's telling you what you're supposed to be learning to rise to and have the ability and the inner authority to be able to speak about honestly and truly within your life. So look up the crane fly as a totem spirit guide, okay? Or totem medicine. And because I can't remember everything that was on it, but I'm telling you, it's going with this. Because, like I said, the thing tried to fly in my mouth, and it's a giant thing. Okay. It speaks to you of self-restraint. It speaks to you of self-significance. It speaks to you of careful preparation. It speaks to you of resourcefulness, mirroring. It speaks to you of adaptability. It is the adult learning to transform. Like I said, this is a process. From your core energy is learning how to rise into a new higher level of self and soulfulness. This is also speaking to you on the extroverted side of understanding that it's what it's about on that extroverted side. That self-restraint, self-significance, careful preparation, resourcefulness, inner... What in the world are you doing? Hold on. What are you doing to mommy's stuff? You're trying to make mommy a little crazy. It is impediments. It is also adaptability. Like I said, it's speaking to you of your adult learning to go through the transformation of death, letting go of an old part of yourself that is no more and come into a newer, higher self. So this is telling you that it's a very positive thing, but that is definitely things that are going on around you and you're making these changes as you come through the month. Okay, wait, cards. I don't even know where you're going yet. If you want to say something else that goes with the extroverted energy, now say it. Because I don't know if you were going, which way you were going. If it's for the extroverted energy, if there's another card to go with the taming of the small, or with that crane fly, for Taurus, what is it? No, what is it? You have to watch out for your anxieties. Your anxieties are going to cause you problems. Spirit's doing this to me on purpose. There's things that sometimes our anxieties cause issues. Obstacles. Sometimes our anxieties cause issues that keep us from moving forward because we're getting caught in the small moment. And we're allowing the small moments to take over, and the anxieties start to grow. And this is part of what I'm being given right now. Plus, you're given obstacles, which is going with that external environment, extroverted energy, what's going on around you. This is the unexpected obstacles that show up, the frustrations and the difficulties that show up. The feeling of the hopelessness and the struggle and the discouragement. Like I said, the spider is also, what is the spider weaving? I just had a giant fly that looked like a spider try to land in my mouth. The aggressions, the anxieties of the outer community is going to slow you down. This is speaking to you of fetal waters and the very maturity. This is finding a new level of maturity within that outer community as you are trying to move forward by letting a part of what you knew of yourself come to an end and a new part come into a beginning. It's similar to what I was just saying to Aries of like the mother becoming the crone. As far as energy goes, this is the abyss of the facing of those dangers. It is emotional difficulty of the obstacles, because it's like it's like the womb. It's the baby that's born, that's inside of the womb. It hasn't really been birthed yet, but technically it's already alive. It hasn't made it to its next transformation. Or the plant that's planted in the ground. This is what your extroverted energy is right now. It's saying like the seed that's in the ground that's growing, but it hasn't broken through to the earth. You're in this form of energy right now, of these changing and these shiftings, that's taking you back to the self-restraint, self-significance, careful preparation, taking the time of understanding that it's not going to happen like this. This month is a maturity process for you of understanding this transformation as you move forward and deal with your extroverted world. And I am being told to watch your anger. I'm being told to watch your anger and your frustrations as to what you do speak. You want to speak honestly. You want to speak soulfully to your outer community, but listen to your higher self. Listen to your crown energy. Make sure that you're not creating in a negative way by trying to speak too quickly. Development. Because as I'm talking, I'm not even getting to the exterior. It's just kept me in the same. This is development. It's telling you you're going through a new developmental stage. It is gradual progress, continuing slowly but surely. It is adaptability, a time for the honored approach. Like I said, this is your new, going from the like mother, maiden, crone. This is going from mother to crone. Okay. You're coming into a new realization of yourself and soulfulness of the exterior world and how you're going to deal with it. What is going on in the up close and personal relationships? The exterior relation of these up close and personal relationships. What's going on for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus in the up close and personal relationships? The receptive. This is double receptive. So each one of the I Chings technically have two energies that create one, but these are both the same. The receptive is going on in this. This is speaking of yielding of that very yin principle, the yin and the yang. This is devoted patience, supportive, obedient, responsive, intuitive, earthly, and motherly. It is to give away. It is yielding and supporting energy. It is the womb itself. What was I just saying? Like the belly. This is the relationships are in the belly. The relationships are the child that are growing. Are you nurturing them? Are you taking good care of them? Are you neglecting them? This is taking your higher self and acknowledging what you're doing within these relationships, because the relationships are either not birthed yet or about to be birthed. And what are you putting into those exterior relationships of that up close and personal will depend on how it will grow. No? All right, I know you've got a clarification. I'm not taking that. I will take that. Prosperity. What was I just saying about how it will grow? This is telling you the wealth, the good fortune, the success, to express the gratitude as you see it and it comes. Support of the others, material and the positions. This is to radiate and to create as well as empower. This is, like I said, are you nurturing? What are you nurturing? Because if you're not nurturing the relationships right now, they're going to go against you. Make sure that you're putting that proper love and respect into them. This is the clinging of the fire, the clarifying of the intelligent. This is authority, power, and the strength that grows from them. Everything about your relationships will deal with what you are doing with them this month. What I've just been told, it will surround the core energy of next month. So what is going on with those up close personal relationships is going to have everything to do with next month. There's something else here. What else is it for the relationships right now? For the up close and personal relationships. What does Taurus need to know about them? Because you got something to say, so what is it? What? No. Higher. Give me a better vibration. I don't want this mediocre shit. Sorry. Thank you. Keeping still. This is telling you to really pay attention. Meditation. Self-renewal. And this is a double card too. So twos may also have something to do for you. Harmony and balance. Creating harmony and balance in all aspects of your life. That's what 2 means for me. Meditation. Something's going on with my eyes, so they're definitely wanting you to pay attention to what it is you are seeing going on around you within these relationships. Self-renewal. Composure. Detachment. Self-acceptance. Serenity. To limit. Keeping small. Keeping still. Meditation, endurance, limit. Maturity, stone, spring, rest. This is, like I said, this is truthfully finding what you are within these relationships. And are you growing with them? Are you growing with them? Are they healthy for you? Are you really growing with them? And are they supportive of you? Yeah, I'm just really getting, is the relationship supportive? Because is it supportive who you are, who you're growing to be, what you're aiming for, your inner truths? Is it supporting you? Because it's definitely important for you to find the still time to see the truths of these, to see really if it is supportive and how it's supportive. Is it supportive for you? Or is it just supportive for what they want? Keeping a true balance within them. What is the true surroundings? This is what I'm hearing. They won't let me get past it. This is still relationships. This is what's manifesting. This is why they're giving it to me this way. This is sharing, reaping the rewards, the overflowing, expansion, the flowering, the encouragement, the fertile ground, the abundance. Are you nurturing what's going to grow? You're going to nurture what's going to grow. I mean, are you nurturing what you want to grow? Because it's going to grow either way. So are you nurturing and creating those relationships in the healthy way of what you want to see grow and expand? Or are you still in relationships that aren't necessarily serving you, but because you're sitting in them. They're going to continue to grow and expand and actually go against you. This is why they're telling you to keep still. Pay attention to the meditation. Pay attention to your true self. Pay attention to your true depths, your self-renewal, your composure, the detachment and self-acceptance of the self. Detach and make sure what you are doing within these relationships. Are you healthy within them? Because it's going to take you back to bringing in the prosperity of those very relationships. The good fortune, the gratitude. Are you really getting what you need out of these relationships? Receptive. It's all in the womb. Every answer you need is understanding that it's about to be bloomed. It's about to be birthed. What is truly going on with these relationships have not been birthed yet, but you can see the truths of what is being birthed is what I'm being given. Now, what's going on in the goals? The goals, the finances, the goals, the finances, the ambitions. All right. Influence. Courtship, influence. Courtship, since we're talking about goals, dreams, this could be, teamwork. It could be teamwork within the relationships, mutual attraction, making sure that you're coming together into what it is that you're truly desiring to create. Maybe this is the working environment. This might be, it depends on what the goals and the dreams are, because this also falls into the finance area, but it also comes into your higher selves, your goals, your dreams, where you're wanting to go. This is having genuine affection, natural chemistry. This is seriously? I'm wrong. They say no, this is still part of the personal relationships. This is asking you, is the natural chemistry in these relationships? They're taking you, there's something going on for somebody somewhere where they're validating. You need to seriously validate the relationships around you. Is there a natural chemistry? Is it easy? Go with the flow. Is it open and easy to flow without limit? Is it very connected, very mature, very fresh? Is it healthy? There's somebody here who either has to notice where something is very healthy and start paying attention to it, or they're not in the right relationship, so they have to be shown that they're going in a wrong way, more or less, is what I'm being given. Because the other one is saying there's a completion. Something is about to be birthed, and you can birth it the right way or the wrong way. Something is about to be birthed over the month. Maybe you'll see it by the end of the month. Maybe you'll see it by next month. But this is about birthing it the right way. Are you bringing the completion home? Are you bringing the right relationship home? This is like the person that you date. Do you bring the right girls or guys home? I mean, you keep the ones that are important to show to your parents, show to your family, show to your loved ones. Let's face it, there are people who aren't quite as important in our life, and they are only parts of our life. But then there's the people who complete us. Are they on that list of what they complete? Do they complete us? Can we go into the goals and the dreams now? Goals, dreams, finances. Nope, I'm not doing like 7 cards. Goals, dreams, finances. Goals, dreams, finances. They're saying a lot of this has to do with that crown energy, with, finding peace in what you already know, your knowing energy, your spiritual truth, your spiritual awareness, bringing the truth forward. The wanderer is what comes up into the dreams, the hopes, the goals, the finances. This is traveling, adventure, movement, coping with the unfamiliar, changing. This is the pilgrimage. This is aloneness. This is broadening of the horizons. So there is an opportunity here. Are you willing to take the opportunity that could be changing, that financial situation? This is also the Phoenix rising. This is the Phoenix and maturity in stone. This is holding the energy of the Phoenix as you shift. What else is going on with the finances and the goals, the dreams, the ambitions? Thank you. Abundance. Abundance in the shifting and the changing in this, the wandering, the traveling, the adventure, the movement, the coping with the unfamiliar, the pilgrimage. Broadening of those very horizons. It's bringing you plenty. It's bringing you generosity, for fertility, for the growth. It's bringing you ripeness and inner riches. It is a harvest. It is the birthing of the dragon, from the dragon to the phoenix. So this is turning into the actual fire, the sacred fire of the energy, bringing it home, being able to change that creativity. You're also being given the limitations. Understand the self-discipline that goes with it, the practice that goes with it to get you there, the self-respect that will go with it to get you there, the cultivative patience, the building of the energy, the maturity, taking of the proper risks. This is also speaking to you of autumn, so you may not see some of these energies come into full fruition until October. I mean, until the end of October, mid-October, closer to Halloween. But it is definitely a growth that is taking place. All the way around, this looks pretty good for you. What is the introverted energy? What's the introverted energy? What's the introverted energy? What's the introverted energy or the introverted growth for Taurus? Contemplation. This is gaining overview, detached observation. This is increased understanding, solitude. Integration through reflection. I'm feeling like I'm being pulled into the ground. I don't mean it in a bad way. I feel like, and I don't mean like buried. I feel like I'm being pulled into the ground, like start over, grow. Start over, grow. I feel like I'm being a plant that's being put into the ground and being planted, or like the parenting, like in the womb. I feel like I'm being pulled into this energy, and this is, again, they've been saying that all throughout the whole reading, pretty much. So this is saying, this is definitely getting into that energy. Again, this is gaining a new overview, detached of the observation of what you already thought you knew, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. This is adult and the very womb itself, and I feel like I'm being, like I said, being pulled down into it. What is the message for the month? What is the main message for the month for Taurus? What's the main message for the month for Taurus? I'm going to try to get this all in without having two videos, but I have a feeling it's going to turn into a part 2. You're getting the treading. This is speaking to you of conduct, self-awareness. Proceed with caution and sensitivity. This is correct behavior and act responsibly. This is the transformation of the death to the brand new fresh start. So this is a brand new beginning coming your way, but this has to do with the maturity of allowing it to happen. Then you have deliverance showing up with the message, and it is speaking to you of release, relief, release and relief. It is the fresh approach, a liberation from the obstruction itself, finding a solution and exaltation. It is sharing the birthing of yourself, the truth of yourself, the knowledge of yourself, coming into that and then sharing by taking the risk of being it. It is coming into those fertile waters. It is coming past the abstractions No, obstacles. It's coming past your inner obstacles, facing the danger of what you didn't believe of yourself, your emotional difficulties. It is allowing you to take the risk, be rebirthed, and come forward to the deliverance of self. What else is going on? Yeah, you were the other one. Let me just, instead of getting clarification, let me just go back over anyway. Core is the Princess of Discs, which they were telling you is going to take, the month of coming into your true self. She is speaking to you of the Yi tree. She is the death and the rebirthing of that, which is the same thing that we've been talking about most of this. She is also Virgo, the rebirthing. It is Virgo rebirthing and Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Sorry, it's the way I happen to write it. It is Earth on Earth. It is the birth of the brand new ideas, the yin and the yang. It is the transformation and the action of that brand new blooming, following the will and the purpose, along with the fact that this is going to be a process of time. This is a process that you are going through of finding that new self and deciding where and what it's truly taking you to. The extroverted energy, what's going on outside of you? Oops, dropped too many. What's going on outside of you? What's going on outside of you? Taurus, outside of you, extroverted energies. Victory. You are going to get what you want. You're being able to create what you want and find these differences and bring them home. This is victory over the past. This is the very reflection. This is confidence within self. So this is looking like it's going to